Washington's top news, WTOP.
Facts matter.
7:45. I'm Michelle Bash.
And I'm John Aaron. Elvis Presley was the subject of a movie that came out last year. Now there's a film about his former wife.
Just what is the intent here, Mr. Presley? You got women throwing themselves at you. Why my daughter?
Well, sir, I happen to be very fond of your daughter. She's much more mature than her age.
It's called Priscilla, and I talked about it with Kuya P of Nerds Rule the World.
Yes, Michelle, Priscilla is coming out to theaters from A24. We had the Baz Luhrmann film last year, but this time we are getting the woman behind the king. This is written and directed by Sofia Coppola. Priscilla Presley is also one of the producers behind this, as this is based off of her memoir, Elvis and Me. We are getting the behind-the-scenes story of, their relationship. She was a very big support system for the king, but also there was some things that happened behind the scenes that, a lot of people don't know about Elvis. We are aware of some of his troubles, but there was a little bit more. And as his wife, Priscilla was there to guide him through that. But also, she needed some resiliency of her own because it takes two to tango in this relationship. And for herself, she needed some self-healing. She found herself out of this relationship, although they still remained friends. But this is that whole story. And I know everybody loves Elvis, and you're going to get this. This is a great film. Kaylee Spaney plays Priscilla. Jacob Elordi as Elvis. I think this is going to get some nominations come award season. I had a great time with this. I was very entertained.
Wow. Okay. Awards worthy.
Yes.
Very cool. Okay. Here's another movie based on real life events. What is Radical about?
Yes, Eugenio Derbez, who's a very famous Mexican comedian. He teams with Christopher Zala to tell this true story of a teacher in Matamoros in Mexico. Teacher's name was Sergio Juarez Correa. The director, Christopher Zala, found out how this guy was just doing ingenious ways to reach this impoverished area. And then these students really became phenomenal. They were getting accepted to so many different schools, but just that finding a way to meet these kids at where they're at is just an inspiring story. And Bring the Tissues. I really had a great time with this one and was just so inspired.
And what about this new sports drama?
Keeping the theme of resiliency, Michelle, I wanted to have that theme this week. We have the story of Diana NYAD. There's one goal that she always wanted to do, and that was swim from Cuba to Key West. It had never been done, and she was the one to do it. It took 5 attempts, but at age 64, she finally accomplished it, and it is just an inspiring story. It stars Jodie Foster as well as Annette Bening as Diana NYAD. Just a great story about women, and just no matter what age you are, go for your goals.
On Skype, that's Kuya P of Nerds Rule the World, which previews the latest in film, TV, and streaming. Occasionally, he'll be checking out local events as well.